Hey guys, welcome back to another Crypto Pumps video. I hope you're well. To get started, we just have a look at the Kaspa chart there. So we're still hovering between 14 and 15 cent, but we're just consolidating. The longer we consolidate, I think the bigger the breakout is going to be, the higher we're going to go. So I'm excited for that happening. On the block explorer, we can see there's a lot of minting going on at the moment, a lot of transactions, 121 transactions per second. So obviously, the average when KRC20 was at its peak was 300 transactions per second, and then we got up to 500 transactions per second. And this is all at 1 block per second. And then the max was this, so multiply that by 10, so it'll be at 3,000 transactions per second to 5,000 transactions per second when we get to the crescendo at the start of next year. But that's what brings us on. Michael Sutton put up a post here. So Yonatan Sampelinski, I'm gonna do 100 blocks with proof of work. Who's coming? He posted that on March 16th, 2021. And Michael Sutton, just to recognize that crescendo 10 blocks per second is coming out at the start of next year. So he put this up there. They are like, so this is a new visualizer that's on GitHub. I will put the link in the description. But basically, it's a great visualizer. It shows you 1 block per second. I can click it down to 10. That's what we're on at the moment. If I go to 10 blocks per second, that is what we are going to be at early next year. So the transactions per second is going to go up. You have block confirmation rate is going to go up. And the people who are giving out about the fee market, when there is more blocks per second, the network can handle more congestion, so the fees won't go high like they were. And we can also, there's supposed to be an in between 10 blocks to 100 blocks. So they reckon about 32 blocks per second is what they're going to go for. That's 32 blocks. And then Yonatan's dream, or what he wants to get up to, is 100 blocks per second. And that's what that's going to look like. That's crazy. It's some visualizer. It's great to see. I'll put the link on that because it's really nice to look at. And then, I don't know, if anybody wanted to go higher, if they wanted to try and go higher, you have 250 blocks per second. So that just looks like a swarm. That's crazy. The amount of transactions that'd be in there. What would that be? That would be Janie. I don't know. A lot. Um, Another guy here. Shout out to Dread Bongo. He made this. He put all the visualizers together on one post, so it looks nice as well. You can see our 1 blocks per second, 32 blocks per second, 10 blocks per second, and 100. But you can see them all at the same time on the same page, so that looks nice as well. Give him a look. And before I went rooting for this one because I saw this one before. So this is another visualizer. It shows Bitcoin, which we know is 1 block is confirmed every 10 minutes. Cardano, 1 block is confirmed every 20 seconds. Solana, which is right now faster than Kaspa, but it's a proof of stake, it's 2.5 blocks per second. And so Kaspa is 1 blocks per second at the moment, but next year it's going to be 10 blocks per second. So it will be faster than Solana, and it has never shut down either. So it's got reliability behind it as well, and it's more decentralized. So, and the ecosystem is getting going as well. Smart contracts are coming out. So many people are going to move over from Solana and Sui. And Sui has also been shut down, had a breakdown. Kaspa has reliability on its side. So a lot of people are going to move over to this. And then we have Kaspa 100 blocks per second, which is what Yonatan's dream is to do. I also saw on a post, I'd have to go rooting for it. Sorry, I forgot. Michael Sutton did say that is their main priority at the moment is smart contracts, which Yonatan always says the blocks per second was his main, what he wanted to get stuck in, what was top of the list for him. But Michael Sutton said that they are all getting stuck into, it is a priority for them to get smart contracts going. And for smart contracts, Sparkle to get going, they need the hard fork of Crescendo. So that has to happen first before smart contracts can happen, but it's supposed to happen early next year. So what else we got? Oh yeah, Kaspa, they have, or Tangum have new Kaspa design cards out. If you want to take a look at them, get onto the Tangum website if you want to grab them. It is the best cold storage wallet, and it is the easiest to use. I've used a good few now. I've used OneKey, I've used Ledger, I've used this. But Tangum is really good. If you want to get one of these and you want to help the channel, you go in, order it, and to get 10% off, you can put in Crypto Pumps, all capitals, and you'll get 10% off. And last but not least, this is a video of the Australian crypto convention. They had an afters, and what's good about it, I've noticed that a lot of people haven't watched it yet. It's only on 1,076 views on the Kaspa YouTube channel, but it shows Yonatan and Michael Sutton talking. But what I like about Yonatan is he's very reserved. He's not out there. He's not, how do you say, loud and brash. He's just reserved. He's a very quiet guy, very intelligent guy, keeps to himself, and he says he wants to keep it decentralized. He wants to stay in the background and just let his work speak for himself. So that's great for Caspa as well, like to have people like that behind it and working for it. So I'll leave you with this video here, and then I'll come back on, but that'll be the end of the video. See what you think. It's 4 minutes long, but it's worth giving a watch. It's going to be Michael Sutton, and then Luke introduces the man Yonatan, and so have a listen.
Yeah, just a personal thank you to everyone coming here and coming up and saying inspiring words and giving the feedback that sometimes you're just like broadcasting to the world ideas and you don't always see how much influence you might make. And you do stuff, you focus on doing, and getting this feedback from all of you is like amazing. Thank you for everyone.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Look, before I go on to the very special man of the hour, I'd just like to give a really big shout out to the guys who actually made this possible tonight. You know, we wouldn't be able to actually connect together and have drinks and have some amazing food together if it wasn't for the Kaspa Ecosystem Foundation who have been critical in funding this. So a big round of applause for Kev.
Yeah.
And, you know, without further ado, I would like to invite the man of the hour, Mr. Yonatan. If he is around here, Yonatan,
Yeah.
come join us.
Yeah. Thank you, Yonatan.
I'm really glad that he has a beer in his hand. Very Aussie style. Thank you.
You should just what to say, so I'm thinking. I'm not experienced in this. I know dance, but I don't know. I didn't do a PhD in community management. It's my first time in the Southern Hemisphere, so I'm getting used to the stars. It's my first time in Kaspa community. Not less weird. I'm trying to connect the vibes here, which are amazing, with my PhD thesis, which was more technical. It's a wild path, a wild route from a PhD thesis to this community. Some of you are more familiar with technicalities. Some of you are here for the amazing vibes of this community. I am becoming in love with it, but I will keep my activity technical. I try to be behind the scenes for several reasons, personal, and also I want the project to be very decentralized, and there's the natural tendency to form communities around founders, and I hope and wish the community to be formed around itself, and I wish myself to just be part of it in a more egalitarian manner. So thanks for everyone for coming, and just consider me one of the panel.
Yep.
Thank you, Yonatan. Thank you. Look, I mean, I don't think there could be any better words that could follow up after that, but I just want to say a very thank you again for everyone for coming out tonight. It really means a lot.
So that was the man himself, Yonatan, giving a little speech. His first time speaking in front of a Caspa community. And yeah, all I'm going to say is that's the type of fella that if he create a Bitcoin, that he would keep it to himself, because he's very reserved, very smart, and he's the type of guy that you want to be behind the project. He's not brash, he's not loud, and you know, he's very quiet. He only tweets every now and again, but that's what you want. You don't want somebody that tweets all the time. He's focused on his work, and that's all I say. It's great to see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like, and I'll try to get more out to you. But thanks for watching.